episode, I'm gonna be showing you how to get the Blizzard staff. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, but today I have a cold, so don't mind that, but that's why I sound a bit off. But to get the Blizzard staff is a rare drop from the Ice Queen, which is a boss from the Frost Moon. And in this episode, I want to show you how to get the Naughty present and how to summon the Frost Moon. I'm not gonna fight it yet or else the video is gonna be too long. But I'm just gonna show you how to make it and how to get it. And also going to show you how or what does the Blizzard staff do, so you guys know what it does. And I'm going to have two parts of this. This is part 1, and in part 2 I'm going to be fighting the Frost Moon. There might be a part 3 if I'm fighting it and it takes too long. But yeah, so in this episode I'm going to show you how to make it. So to make it, you need 20 pieces of silk. You need 5 ectoplasm. And you need 5 souls of fright. And I'm going to tell you where to get all that stuff. So let's start with the silk. So to get the silk, first you need a loom, which you can make in a sawmill. And 7 cobweb equals 1 piece of silk. And you get cobweb when you're digging on the ground. Okay, and you need 20 pieces of silk, so you need a lot of cobweb. And this here, and once you have your 20 pieces of silk, you're like, oh, what's next? Then you need 5 ectoplasm, and you make the Naughty present in a mithril or Kellikum anvil. So, and yeah, so I have a Kellikum anvil. I don't, but you can still make it in a mithril anvil. And yeah, so I don't really know what to say, like Kellikum anvil. So yeah, so you need to make it in that, or else you won't be able to make it, and it won't show on the screen that you're able to make it. So you need 5 ectoplasm. Also, you need 20 pieces of silk, 5 ectoplasm, and you're probably wondering where to get ectoplasm. Well, I'll show you where to get that. You gotta go get it in a hard mode dungeon once you defeated Plantera, because there's a lot of new enemies, and one of the new enemies is I don't really know what it's called. It's like a dungeon spirit, or yeah, I think it's a dungeon spirit, and you get the dungeon spirit by killing skeletons and enemies in the hard mode, and once you defeat Plantera dungeon. So yeah, I'm just trying to find some souls, some dungeon spirits, but it might not find some. But once you find it, it's kind of like it looks kind of like that. You see that blue thing in this? That's like the light thing that's floating around. This thing, someone's wisp in the bright light. That's the thing that's floating around. So I'll just show you this thing, if you see it. The thing in the air. Yeah, so that is a drop from that thing, that the dungeon spirit. It provides light, so the dungeon spirit kind of looks like that. But I want to try and find some. I might not find one in this video. It might take a bit too long to find, so might have to skip ahead in the video. Yeah, but you're gonna find them in the dungeon once you defeated Plantera. And yeah, but the next thing is so once you have your 5 ectoplasm, there's the dungeon spirit, the ones that drop the ectoplasm once you kill them. They always drop ectoplasm, always. It's either 3 ectoplasm that they drop or 2. So yeah, and I have 20 ectoplasm because I used a lot of it. I used to have a lot. Yeah, so but the next thing you need is you need souls of fright. You need 5 of those, and to get those you need to kill the Skeletron Prime. I think that's his name. And to get that, you need to make a mechanical skull. Summons the Skeletron Prime. Yeah, and you need 30 bones, which you get by killing skeletons in the dungeon. And you need 5 iron, which you probably know where to get on the ground. And you need souls of light, 3 of those, and 3 souls of night. So how to get the souls of light? You need to be underground hollow, and the underground hollow is the dungeon, the biome with the unicorns and pixies and all that. And yeah, so you get that underground hollow. So underground with the pixies, that underground. And you probably saw I got some souls of light while I was underground in my dungeon. It's because my dungeon is in the hollow, and dungeons are usually underground, so that's how I got them. And I was pretty lucky to get that. So yeah. So you need 3 souls of light and 3 souls of night. And the souls of night you get by killing enemies in underground corruption or underground. What's the? It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the other biome, the red biome. With I don't really remember what it's called, but yeah, you get that by killing those in the underground corruption or underground something else. Yeah, the red biome, all the nasty stuff. Yeah, so you get that. But you get the souls of night by killing on the enemies. Sorry, on the ground, corruption, and yeah. So once you have all of those, you're gonna make a mechanical skull. Yeah, right here, mechanical skull. Sometimes a Skeletron Prime, and you're gonna defeat him. And he always gives at least 15 souls of fright, and you need 5 of those to make the Naughty Present, which summons the Frost Moon. So yeah, so once you have all of those, you're gonna go ahead and make your Naughty Present, and I have mine already on me. So then you're gonna go and you're gonna go fight it in a arena, but I'm gonna show you that in the next video, because or else this video is gonna be too long. And I also wanted to show you how to what does this is what the Blizzard staff does, and it shoots a bunch of ice spikes from the sky, which takes magic damage. Yeah, but I'll tell you how to defeat the Frost Moon in the next episode. This was just how to make the present. So I'll see you back in the next episode. Bye, guys!